I'm going to show you what eczema looks like inside the gut. Well, my gut. We're going to be looking at a stool analysis, the before and after, and I'm going to show you what's possible in terms of healing your gut so you can heal your eczema. So I'm not going to go into how the gut and skin are connected. I have lots of trainings on that. If you want access, comment gut below. I also did a thorough training and review of my first GI map, stool analysis. So if you'd like access to that, comment first below. But just as a background, I did this one after I'd been in Uganda for a year and a half, so exposed to so many more microbes. And I knew that I had some gut work to do, but then I got pregnant. So I couldn't take the supplements. We know that with pregnancy, there's a lot of immune reactions and hormones, and you get a level of intestinal permeability, and sometimes they don't close back up again. I had my eczema in remission for years, and then it came back. Actually, I was so surprised that I didn't have eczema all over my body. It was just amazing to see how impactful lifestyle and diet can be with managing eczema, because I'll quickly go through. Look at all this gut dysfunction. This has to do with the structure and function of your gut. So lots of engine lights in the body going off here, all these overgrowths here, all of the opportunistic bacteria creating inflammation, the fact that I have markers of intestinal permeability, that inflammation is going to go directly in the bloodstream. Oh, makes sense about eczema. And my beneficial bacteria is either low or high, which is also inflammatory. So red light going off, my flare-up bucket's full, overflowing. And it was amazing that I literally just had a little bit of eczema on my neck and on my arms. Just unbelievable. So fast forward, I did a protocol on the tail end of me reducing breastfeeding when Billy was 1. And at that time, still very limited on the supplements that I could take. So heavily reliant on diet, lifestyle, the eczema healing pillars. And then also there were some supplements that I could take too. You're just not able to take all of the ideal antimicrobials. But I'm going to show you the difference between my GI maps and the results, which I thought I wasn't going to have as much of a change because of the limitations that I had while breastfeeding. You can see here that some of the engine lights aren't blazing red anymore. Some levels of intestinal permeability have gone down. The steatocrit and the presence of fat in my stool isn't as high. Still lots to work on, which will be what I'll be focusing on after I finish breastfeeding Billy. And then, yeah, still some work to do in this area. But the overall overgrowth has gone down substantially, and we have some big histamine producers here. So that's really great to see. Again, still work to do, but a vast difference. And then when we go down to my good bacteria, I also had to take antibiotics too when I had a bad tooth infection, but doing better. And this really goes down to the eczema healing pillars and really focusing on diet, stress management, and getting enough fiber. Prebiotics, I was high dosing probiotics, some enzymes, and some work on the lining of my gut. But how cool is that? And does that make sense? Just how when you have all of this gut dysfunction and all this direct inflammation, how that contributes to your eczema. Like, it makes sense why you have rashes coming out. I couldn't efficiently break down and absorb food. And I also had a higher requirement for nutrients because breastfeeding, that's going to go to Billy first. And then also having an imbalance in my microbiome is going to affect my immune system. Having so much inflammation, my bucket was full. And it's just so cool to see how much that's reduced. And now when I finish breastfeeding, I'll be able to jump in and I'll be able to tackle this a lot more. But I just wanted to show the before and after. And if you are stuck and you've tried a lot of gut protocols and you have chronic eczema, maybe if you don't even have symptoms, 70-80% of your immune system is located in the gut, and you always want to start with the gut. And we love these stool analysis because it gives us some specific data to work off of, and they are a little bit more expensive. So if you can do before and after, it's great. If not, we can gauge it off symptoms, but really great data to have to work off. And look, I just want to say also that this isn't the only thing that you need to be doing when healing eczema. That brain-skin connection is the number one thing that everybody who goes to the Love Your Skin program, when they actually work on that pillar, they get long-term relief. It's a thing that comes up for everybody. We have psychotherapists, neuroscientists that work in the program because this is a real thing. So we need to be looking at the big picture. Everything's connected. I hope this was helpful. If you do want some support and you would like to chat to my team about if the Love Your Skin program would be helpful for you, comment help below and my team will reach out.